I guys have some random fun news for you, so let's get it started. First off, Eagles were back Saquon Barkley, who rested and is not normally playing on Week 18 versus for a team of the Giants. Marco Sirianni, he is just 101 rushing yards shy of breaking Eric Dickerson's single-season record. But he won't pursue it, and he's trying to get ready for a run playoffs. So Suggs can pursue it. Like if he was close, like if he was under, let's just say 50 or something, they might play him just try to get him. But since he's over 100, like yeah, if you get it, he probably should. Probably if he was playing, he probably should get it. It's just they don't want to risk an injury and not have him for playoffs, which would be a big loss. So yeah. Then Boise State running back Ashton Genty has fallen short of Barry Sanders' all-time single-season rushing record by 28 yards. So yeah, in college and NFL, we almost had the single season rushing yard records broken, but both guys just fell short. Both on 101 yard or less away from it. So yeah, good credits to good year for Genty. The Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott has requested and has been granted his release from the Cowboys, so he's a free agent. Sounds like he wants to sign with a contender. See where he signs. But yeah, he is no longer a Cowboy again. Then Texas QB Quinn Ewers has reportedly received the $6 million offer to return to college football enter the transfer portal. I couldn't figure out what team, but yeah, like that's tampering. You're not teams are allowed to do that. Like he is literally in the middle of the playoffs. We'll see if he does that or enters the draft. Depending on where he gets drafted. Like if that is true, he'll probably he'll get paid more in college football if that $6 million offer is true. Because he'll probably be a late first round at best, a late first round pick. We'll see. Maybe if he has a great final two games in the cultural playoffs, if he makes the championship, of course, maybe he'll get himself in the first round. We'll see what happens. Then former Raiders and Buccaneers head coach John Gruden is drawing interest as a potential head coach candidate this cycle. So maybe he's coming back to the NFL. See what happens. Hopefully this time will go better than the Raiders. Then the Eagles are opening the practice window for tight end Dallas Goedert. Barkley isn't playing. I doubt he's going to play either. But he should be back for the playoffs. Sounds like. See what happens. And the Jets are expected to move on for both QB Aaron Rodgers and wide receiver Davante Adams this offseason. So yeah, Adams was mid-season pickup earlier this year. Didn't work out very well, obviously. Jets now have a good record. Rodgers actually they traded for a couple years ago. He didn't play his first year, played 4 snaps, and this year he didn't do good at all. So yeah, Jets don't have a new head coach and GM. Sounds like their connection with their owner, Woody Johnson, isn't the greatest anymore. But Fair Johnson, with all the things coming out about him these past couple weeks, doesn't sound like he's that good of a owner anyways. Then Packers star cornerback Jair Alexander, who has been dealing with a PCL tear, hasn't played since November 2017. Is likely out for the season per head coach Or he is set for surgery. So yeah, he hasn't he hasn't played on over a month. No, he's done for the year. Big loss for them. They've been missing them in the secondary. So yeah, we'll see how they do this week against the Bears. Then whoever they end up playing in the playoffs. And the Dolphins are playing for QB two Snoops / Tyler Huntley, the starting quarterback this week against the Jets with their playoff hopes on the line. Tua is still injured, so it sounds like he won't be playing. We'll see. That'll hurt their odds, but they're playing a bad Jets team. So like they're playing a good team. Yeah, but honestly, if they win, it doesn't matter. They have to have the Broncos lose too. We'll see what happens. The Indiana quarterback Curtis Rourke retore his ACL in August. Played the entire 2024 season with the injury. Rourke, who initially tore his ACL back in 2022, when playing for Ohio in college, opted to delay ACL revision surgery until next Wednesday. Breastplate helped lead the Hoosiers to the college football playoffs. Yes, they did terrible in playoffs, but they still lead them with a great record, even though that tough schedule. Let them lead the playoffs. So yeah, that's impressive. We'll see if he ends up getting drafted to the NFL this year. If he does, it'll be late day 3 pick. Oh, but even if he doesn't get drafted, he's somebody will probably sign him as UDFA. The Alabama QB Jalen Moreau has declared for the 2025 NFL Draft. So his college career is officially over. Zero gets drafted. He did not do very. Alabama, the team, did not do very good against Michigan, so that didn't help his stock a lot. But we'll see. The Lions safety Kirby Joseph was one of the biggest Pro Bowl snubs this year. Here are the stats: 9 interceptions, first in the NFL, 1 pick 6, 12 pass defenses, 77 total tackles, highest graded safety per PFF with a 90.7 grade, and he finished first in fan voting. The only thing I can think of, it didn't sound like he got very high in coach/player voting. Was a lot of guys in the NFL circle don't like him because some of the dirty hits he had. Like he tore Tyler Higbee's ACL last year. He tore TJ Hawkinson's ACL. Like he has done some dirty hits. And I remember Matthew Stafford, like after Joseph tore Higbee's ACL I think it was after the game, he said, "You're a good player and whatever, but you're super dirty." Just so yeah, that if he wasn't for that, he probably would have made it. The Lions are releasing safety Jamal Adams from the practice squad. So yeah, he's gone. There's a chance they're getting Alex Anzalone, the linebacker, back this week. He is questionable to play, but if he does, it'll be his first time since week 11. So that'll be big. Him back. We'll see what happens there. The former Princeton football player Tiger Beck was killed in a deadly pickup truck attack earlier Wednesday in New Orleans. So that's sorry about. So rest in peace to him. Sorry to his family and friends for their loss. That sucks. The Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins is willing to take a pay cut, less money to remain in Cincinnati. He is 25, will be one of the most coveted free agents this offseason, but he's open to staying with Bengals due to the talent around him. If he does enter free agency, he's definitely the number one receiver in it. So we'll see if he ends up staying or leaving. It'll be tough because us being as a pay Burrow, they set the pay Jamar Chase. See what they do with Higgins. Because even if he does take a pay cut, he's still going to get paid a pretty good amount. And Colts QB Anthony Richardson has been ruled out for the Colts season finale versus the Jaguars. So yeah, that they missed last week with their season on the line, and then they lost against a terrible Giants team. Yeah, the season's over, and we'll see how Joe Flacco goes against a bad Jags team. Maybe they can hurt their division rivals' pick and help their own by losing. We'll see. You guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your night.